Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from today's video, I'm going to be spending the day, like a day in life with my new pony. So if you have not watched my last video, make sure to go check that out. That was Christmas Day when I got an unexpected surprise, which resulted in me having another pony, which was very exciting. So yes, as you can see, the Christmas decorations are still up, even though it is like mid-January now. I should probably take them down, but I've actually just been on holiday. I've just been in like New Zealand for 3 weeks, visiting some of my like extended family. So I've been gone. So yes, so we are going to basically just take care of all the horses, take down the Christmas decorations, and maybe do some training with the new pony, which does it have a name? I don't think it has a name, does it? No, you don't have a name. So we are, right now this is just called horse. It's called, right, okay. The horses do actually need feeding. Should probably do that. So, first thing to do, let's go in the feed room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but like, ooh, cute, actually, I should probably put some of that in there. Right, okay, anyway, so I'm getting distracted here. Where is, no, okay. Let's just see, so I'm going to need the lead, I'll need that. Right, I'll need some quality bale. Oh, I hit lag. Oh, it is lagging again. Right, I don't know exactly how much I'm going to actually need. Okay, let's just go with that. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I'm like trying to concentrate here. Right, we can work them out later, so let's just refill all the water. They need sweet feed and do that. I will do everything now. Right now I'm just focusing like food and water. That one's full, that one's done. Okay, so the new pony does need, right, we can just put this in, because they're gonna have their own as well. Because what I do is each horse has one outside and one inside, one slow feeder and quality bale, not quality bale, slow feeder. Right, is that gonna feed the horse? Okay, just feed the horse. Let me just put that there. Okay, I might have to get a bit more of the thing, of the quality bale. We'll just see how we can do. So here, hello jingles. Right, okay. Yeah, so probably going to have to do that. Although, no, that's probably still like that actually. Right, so we're going to do that. They can stay in there for now. So first thing we need to do is put this away, actually. So, oh, this is the new horse's stuff. So they've got their halter on and everything. So we're going to put, let's see, where does it go? I need to figure out where it goes. Right, okay, so that can go there. Now we do need to do like a kind of reset that. So we're going to be resetting as well, and resetting the stable, you know, taking the Christmas decorations down. Let's see if there's anything else in here. I don't think there is. I think I did take it all. Oh no, there is stuff. Can those go together? Yeah, some more leads. So yeah, we need to just like a new year reset basically is what we're going to be doing. So we can let the horses out into the pastures, little pasture bits. I'm hoping of getting a new. This game lagging so much. I'm hoping of getting a new pasture soon. So this is obviously stables. I'm hoping getting a pasture around here, so nicely in the forest or somewhere close. So we might go to the arena today. I'm not too sure. We will figure that out later. But first we need to get rid of all these decorations. I can't speak today, so let's just get rid of those. and we can put them away ready for, well, I say next year, basically this year. It'll be later this year, so right. Hopefully this won't take too long, but honestly, you never know. There's not going to be any up there. That's very stupid of me to think that. Let's close this door, and all the icicle lights on here is going to be so painful to get rid of. There's just so many of them. I kind of went a bit like too crazy as I was doing this, because you gotta go all out. You go big or you go home. Like that is. I have to say it. I hate to be that person, but I have to say it. Right, there's nothing there. Is there any sweet feed left? Right, one sweet feed scoop. Rose feed. There's no sweet feed. I need to sort that out. Right, let's just put. Right, we're gonna sort this out now. Right, let's take the rose feed out. Let's put the oat bushels in there, and we can take those shaving darks. We're gonna need those at some point. The rose feed gonna fit in there. Okay. So we're gonna close those. There's a spare, so that is sorted pretty much. We can again always come back to it. And let me just move the microphone. There we go. I've moved the mic just a bit closer. So we need to take all the decorations down. I need to make sure every horse is the same, although the new pony does not. I kind of do like these, even just not as Christmas, just as kind of nice decorations. So let's get stay up. So let's just get these decorations. So the horses, I need to muck the horses out as well. So, we've got a lot to do. So even if we just get the main decorations down, at least that is something. Let's be honest. Because, again, I do this most years, more than most years, every year. I do this, I go, I go out. I go really big with Christmas, which is good, but when you have to put everything away, it's not so good. And you're like, there was no decorations in this one, because obviously I didn't have the horse, I didn't have the new pony. Oh, is that on the other one? Yes, as well. We can go back to that. This lagging is annoying me so much. Right, okay. For now, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to put all these in there. But that is a later me problem. I can do that later. But that's a sweet food. I'm not going to need any of that yet. So I'm going to put all that up there. Right, I'm going to go in here. This really needs sorting out as well. But I need a pitchfork, hose, and I think that should be it. We're going to have to get some new supplies for the horse and the new pony. So we will go there at some point. Then we'll go to the shop. I need to start finishing my sentences. Can't actually finish the sentences. Right, okay. Let's go and muck out the ponies. Right, okay. So, jingles, come on out. I always take the horses out because I know you can muck them inside, but honestly, I just don't fancy it. Wait, I don't fancy having my pony, especially when my ponies are very, fidgety, and I just don't fancy having them step on me. I'm actually going to get some more sweet feed and quality bales, so when they get in, they'll be all full. I'll probably keep them out I'll probably keep the horses out for the rest of the day, probably, unless the weather changes, but I don't think it should. It's not on the weather forecast, but in all fairness, the weather forecast is not always right. I'm gonna go totally off topic here, but one time it said it was going to be snowing. No, it wasn't. It said it was going to be cloudy. Sorry. And it ended up being snowy. It went, oh yeah, definitely snows. It said, I need to get my sentence right. Let me think about this a second. So the weather forecast said it's going to be cloudy today, just cloudy, cold, and then it snowed 3 inches or something. I don't know exactly how. I'm a bit of an exaggerator. Right, medium. Why not medium and dark? No, I won't use in dark. I've got to figure it out now. So yeah, you can't always trust the weather. The weather forecast is not always right. Right, so that's the first step with them. Right. Sorry that took me so long. I swear I'm still not awake, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me, in like actual real life. Right, we'll shut this. Right, you're in there, right? Autumn, I can get you out when I'm ready. So that is all filled. So it looks just that. Okay, and Autumn, I'm sorry, but you do have to come out. I know you don't want to come out, but you have to come out. All this lagging is making me want to scream. Right, okay, so let's just do this and do here. So yes, I haven't actually explained. So obviously I've said I've went on holiday, but I'll give you some inner detail now that I'm back. And creepy people cannot come and get me now. Not that they were ever gonna get me. Hope not. Anyway, again going really off topic here, but I went to New Zealand for 3 weeks to visit some family, some my extended family, and I must say, if you live in New Zealand or somewhere like a warm country that's not Britain, just please be grateful, because these people are like, when we get there, people are like, oh, it is so cold, and then it's like it's 17 degrees. For us, that is like boiling hot. That is tropical. That is get your shorts on and go and try to have a tan or something. That sounds very British, but that is honestly so true. And it's just like they don't. That's just normal for them, and for us, that's like, no, that's not normal. That is boiling hot. Nobody understands. Which honestly, if people coming to visit Britain like, oh, it's so cold, I'm like, it's 8 degrees. That is warm. That is warm. You should just get used to it while you can. You're lucky it's not -2, because right now it's -2 outside, which is quite cold. What do I need to do now? So I've done that, and I'm going to take down the tree. And yes, I'm just going to literally break it down, like literally just go. But yeah, so it was really fun. It was some very good times there. It is the best place we went, because obviously I'm a lover of horses. I went horse riding, twice actually. So the first time I got a horse called Chippy. He was amazing, but he was like, how do I explain this? He was like the plodder, and if you don't know what plodder means, it means the horse that literally walks the slowest. Now, sometimes I was like, at first I didn't mind that, but then it got a bit slow, because the lady was like, yeah, just give him a little kick, he'll be alright, just, he just takes his time. I'm like, right, come on. And then we started at the front, and we ended up at the back, and I'm like, come on, Chippy, you've got to get moving at some point. But he was a really nice horse. He was around 15 hands, obviously a gelding, and I actually don't know how old he was. My guess would be 7, but I guess that for most horses, so I'm not even gonna let myself guess. But yeah, he was a really nice horse. He was beautiful. He was like a chestnut bay kind of horse. It's very hard to explain. I'm not the best person at describing horses or describing anything, to be honest. But it was amazing. So he was like the one that like kind of just went on the back. But like, here's some funny stories. So we were just like walking at the back like normal, because the whole thing was around an hour and a half. So I was just there, just like, yep. And we're around an hour, and I don't know how far we're in, but I was just a bit like, alright, this is how it's gonna be. I'm like, fine, it's good. And then because we were going up to the mountains, we were going in the mountains, and it was, good views, very good views. And he starts cantering up the hill. Now, obviously, I understand why, because they've got to get the momentum to actually get up, especially with me on their back. Now, I wasn't expecting that, because I was there pulling my phone out, taking pictures of the horse, of me and the horse, and of the scenery. And as I'm doing it, he goes straight into a canter, and I'm like, oh my god, and he's cantering up this hill, and that was the first time I'd ever actually cantered before, so that was quite scary. Especially since it was up a hill, I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna fall, I'm gonna fall. I was like, no, I'll be fine, just breathe. And I've got up the hill, I was like, oh my god, Chippy, you could have given me a bit of warning for that. And he just seemed so proud of himself, and he was like, yeah. And he kind of did that a couple of times, which I was like, oh, that's fine. So then, we got up the mountain, got back down, blah, blah, blah. Normal. Weren't really doing it, just walking, which was fine for me. I was happy with that. Although I did sneak in some trots. I'd because he was at the back of the group, and sometimes he'd just stop. I'd just let him go for a little trot a bit, because I can't help myself. And at the end, we had this field, and she was like, right, we're just gonna go up and down a bit, because it was obviously enclosed. And he was like, right, because I was one of the newest ones. I wasn't there was a girl there who had never ridden before. So I'm getting very off topic here, but you just get to hear it now. And she was a bit like on there, but I was probably like the second beginner. I was probably a bit more experienced than her, but honestly, it don't really matter. You're all people after all. You're all riding the horses. And she's like, right, he'll just go for a little trot because he is quite slow. I'm like, okay. Oh no. He decided to go in the full-blown canter. Probably because the other horses there were cantering, and he was off. And I'm there holding on for dear life again. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What am I doing? Just breathe. And he's cantering, and I look like a mess. I look like a whole mess as I'm trying to stay on for dear life. And then the other people there was another girl, and then there was my mum owned a pony when she was younger, so she's obviously very experienced. And the other girl, from what she was saying, she rode pretty much all of her life, which very lucky. And they were off, and then they're doing the beautiful canter, with the perfect strides, and then there's me, looking like, I don't even know how to explain it. I looked like I'd just seen a ghost, and I could barely stay on the horse. I was like, right, breathe, you're not going to fall off. And I was like, as I'm going, it looked like someone, when you got on one of those, like, massage chairs and it vibrates, I looked like that, but a bit more vibrating on the horse. It was definitely something. But it was amazing. So, after that, I was, like, quite confident. I was like, and a couple of days after, we had horse riding again. So the next time we go, and then so you have to fill out a sheet normally, and we do have, the times we went, you did have to fill a sheet. Oh my god, I need to do something with this. And they're like, because the first time I went riding, my mum put me as a beginner, which is honestly fair enough, but I was a bit annoyed because I don't like being called a beginner, because if you ride, you'll know that if you put a class as a beginner, normally they lead you. Which I don't like being led, it just really annoys me. But I guess safety reasons. But anyway, I wasn't led the first time, as you can tell my story. But the second time comes, and my mum's like, right, what do you want me to put down? A beginner, like, I won't put you down as being led, because you don't need to be led. Like, I can trust you. I know you're not going to do anything like that. I'm sure you'll be fine. I was like, yeah, please don't. I'm like, she's like, right, I'll put you as a beginner, Sean. Can you just put me as an intermediate? And she went, are you sure? And I went, yeah, I'm sure. And I went, Mum, I cantered. I'm basically a pro level rider, obviously joking. And she's like, alright, but just be careful, you just gotta be careful when you put things like that. It's not entirely false, but you just gotta be careful. I was like, yeah, that's fair enough. And they give me the grumpiest mare ever, and they're just like, right. So I get on, and she all didn't like me, because it's like, right, you're gonna be riding Dixie. That was her name, Dixie. She was being a bit of a Dixie. If you know, you know. And basically, I was riding as soon as I got on, like, actually before I even got on her, she was just being a bit annoying. I do love her, but she was just like, no. She didn't want to be stroked. She didn't want the apple. What horse doesn't want an apple? She was like, I offered an apple. She didn't want it. Obviously, I got permission to offer it, but she didn't want it. So I was like, all right. Maybe she's just a bit, like, tired, Maybe she's just, like, I don't know, just maybe not in the mood for this. And I'm getting on, and I'm there, and she's like, and the lady, I literally, just as I mounted, the lady's like, so she doesn't like, which is honestly fair enough, thank you for telling me this, lady. Don't remember your name, sorry. And she's like, right, she doesn't like having a short rein, so you might want to give her a bit of long rein. I had very short reins anyway. They gave me like the shortest ones. I was like, oh, okay. Just thinking, oh, it'll be fine. I'm not gonna put them that short. Oh, she did not like them. Dixie did not like them. So I barely put it that short. And she started throwing her head up and down. Oh, what have I done? Oh, God, I've done it again. Oh, God, I've done this again. Oh, well, I'll just have to figure it out. And I remember it's one of these ones. No, it's not that one. Let me just do this. And oh, God. And well, what was I talking about? I need to think. Let me think. Oh yes, I just mounted, and she was like throwing her head up and down, and Liz was like, just shoot long, just like long, make sure your lane's kind of long. So I was like, all right, okay. So I put them like really long. I was barely even holding on to the thing, and I was literally at one point I wasn't even holding on to the reins. So then the minute, and I mean, well, probably that second I looked away, she went to bite the other horse. I literally just went to the other horse, and I'm like, oh my God, what? And then lady's like, oh, you naughty Dixie, and I'm like, huh? And then she's like, right, just move her away. She just tried to bite her. I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't realise I wasn't paying attention. She's like, no, she does this sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay. So I move her around, and she's like in a right mood with me. Which, some horses are normally mares. They are quite challenging. I need to put all this somewhere. What have I done? How have I done this? But yes, that was good. So we had a good ride, and in that second one, I actually went for a full canter. So the man was like, oh, I said to him, because there was a man leading and I was in front, and then there was like some other people behind me. We were all together. We all knew, not together, you know what I mean? We all knew who we were. We were all like going as a group. So there was like my half cousin, I guess you could say my half auntie, not related, but, and my mum, and then the man and the woman. So the woman was leading my like half cousin, and then there's me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I'm good. Do you think we can maybe just go for a little canter? And he was like, I'm sure we can try and fit that in when there's good room. So he gets up to space like, right, who wants to go for a canter? So obviously my half cousin was like, no, obviously was not allowed because she'd never actually ridden before. So she was like completely new. And my half auntie was like, my horse is a bit in a mood, so I will just pass. So me and my mum went, and we were going, and she had a forward canter. She was off, and I was not expecting it. So there I am, looking like an absolute idiot, trying to just stay on. I was literally sitting up. I was holding onto the saddle, wasn't holding onto the reins, because I didn't know if I was gonna like fall off or what. So I really need to figure out how to do this. How have I done this? So yeah, it was really good, and I had a great time. But yes, so that was my little story about that. So new pony. I wonder, what have I done? How do I get out of this? If you guys are watching this and you know how, please tell me, because I'm literally just pressing random buttons at this point. Right, I know that. Oh God. Nope. Oh God. I've now just what the heck is that? Snowy false. Can we turn snowy on? Snow. 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 Now back to reality. Oh. Sorry, right. I don't even know I don't even know how to get rid of it. Oh no. But yeah, so that was my little holiday thing. We went round one of the mountains. We walked around it. I almost died on that. And yeah, we kind of just went to the beach. I got a nice tan and a burn. That was fun. Right, okay, I'm literally doing this hard bit. Oh, Tim, you can't escape. Hate to break it. So I'm gonna take the horse. And yeah, so that was basically it. My holiday. Had some good times. I'm just gonna call her my auntie. She's not my actual auntie, but my aunt. Is it my? She won't even be my auntie. Oh, she technically would. Anyway. So my aunt, the people that we were staying with, our family that we were staying with, the family that we were staying with, I'll just say that. That'll be easier for my little brain. I had 2 dogs, Bella and Lulu. Oh my God, they are the cutest. So Bella is a black lab, and Lulu is a small white dog. I don't even know. That sounds a bit racist, but that is honestly all I can really say. I don't really know how else to explain it. And they are just the cutest little things. I spent half the time just taking after them. I can't speak. Just looking after them, literally stroking them most of the time. But yes, I'm going to leave the video here because I have gone on long enough and you guys are probably happy to hear me just shut up for once. Now, if you guys know how to actually, see my, like, this thing, whatever this is called, I'm not very good at this stuff. Please let me know because oh my god, I can't figure it out. So yes, please comment down below. Also, if you have any name suggestions for the new pony, you can be more than welcome. Actually, what kind of horse is it actually? Is it a mare or so let me just go look at the pony. It is a stallion. So if you have any stallion names for that pony, please comment them down below. It would really help me out because I am horrible at naming horses. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yep, see you guys in the next video.